Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Let's Play Medieval here on the Heavy PSX channel. Today we are entering farmlands. We enter the Scarecrow Fields to face our first new enemy. And that is of course the evil antics of Richard Bacon, Army Lovers! And Scarecrows. Evil bastards they are, I mean, I swear to God. Anyway, we're entering the evil lands of Cornwall as we enter the Scarecrow Fields. With our hammer, it's going to be very useful at this point because it's very difficult to know. These are Scarecrow enemies. These are very difficult to face enemies. Because they charge up a lot, they also do a lot of damage. What you can do is charge up your hammer and hit them for a very effective damage. Unfortunately, this is the first instance where I actually have had trouble. Zombies are easy. Frickin' gnolls were hard. These fuckers are stupidly difficult to defeat. As you can bloody observe here, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you keep going, remember, hit them with a hammer. That means at this point, you're alive. Sacrifice the sacrificial to the dark gods, and well, you do have a limited amount of health to do it in. Then you finally beat them. Fine. And then you used up your first life balls. But they all were 5% when you killed them. As long as you hit them directly. Also from the last episode we have the Daring Dash, which is going to be a very useful item coming up on the stage because it gives us the ability to give us an extra dash, which is going to help us a bit. Will you die already? Bloody stupid, silly scarecrow. Seriously? There. It was worth 60. Now we take on Farmer Giles. Roar! Die. Sorry, no one's in the mood for freaking walking in the haystacks today. So, keep going by the way. Or if you find that these enemies are the common ones that replace the zombies, you can abuse them, you squish them. Like that, for instance, you just squish them, and then their heads probably come off the center and come out of freaking. Yikes! I didn't realize he literally just fell to pieces here. You'll probably discover that this short sword here is not going to be useful. Beware of mischief makers in metal machines. Who knows what dark sorcery brings their metal limbs to light? It'll be good to see the back of them. That's a hint towards how you deal with certain boss. Now, of course, we're using the crossbow as an alternative easy weaponry. Although I wasn't expecting a crossbow to destroy his hands and arms and legs like that. Jesus! It's a bit of cartoonish over-the-topness there. So Dan, as a Montesquieu. As you are, that doesn't do much. This is a merchant gargoyle, as you know, probably can sell you bolts. At this point in the game, you will need the crossbow. Very much you need it, otherwise you're going to struggle. Because all you'll have is the throwing knives. Right, that's what he meant. A giant metal friggin' imp. Use the arrow, shoot the head, and once the head's gone, run between the legs and shoot the machine. I knew it! There's an imp inside that machine. Well, shoot him down and the health goes up. Giles gets it. Say a 10% increase. That's good. He leaves behind the moon room, which you need to go back over here, the blue hand door there, like so, moving straight on. And then we gotta take on the bats, which are evil enemies. So they don't actually contribute at all to the, no, they don't contribute at all to the freaking score. However, you have the Earth Rune here, but you also have another club, which reveals the other club, just in case you feel like the lead. But the club is useless now compared to this unbreakable hammer of old Stanley Iron Humor. It's amazing. Just let's point that out. The hammer is awesome, and it's the best weapon so far. So you'll probably need to use that bit. So just take one last look around here before we move on to the next bit. Using the Daring Dash gives us a bit of speed and a lot of time to catch up. Use the Earth Rune here, you move on to windmills. This is where the Daring Dash comes in use. It gives you a feat of invincibility as you dash towards it. That's why you call it the Daring Dash, because you are well, not Dirk the Derek, Dragon Slayer, because that's kind of redundant because he's got fire, you don't. So, use the thing, and that's a scarecrow. That's a crow, which means that we're gonna be. Oh crap! There's a freaking It's one of those guys, isn't it? You know, the scarecrow. Trying to use the club. Actually, let's just use the club anyway, because I know for it's not so useful. There he is! Hit him! Let's hit them! Hit them hard! Come on! Die! Yeah, it kind of helps. There! 50% for the chalice, a fresh silver shield, and a white ink, though, I mean. Well, if just in case you've been blocking, which so far I haven't had the chance to do, because who needs to block when you're Sir Dan Fortescue, the greatest hero of all of Gallowmere? Really? I thought the freaking rejuvenation fountains were unlimited. And that's another freaking metal monstrosity, except this one actually throws fireballs at you. See? Hit them. I would say avoid them, but I don't think you've got a chance. Go right behind him when you shoot his head off. And then take the imp out that's actually behind there. Hit him very hard. That's the end of him. Right. Your reward is the Chaos Rune, which you can use here to move on to the next one, which is of course the Farmer Giles in the whole of Enterprise. So, start stabbing things with swords, because that's all you can basically do, is stab things with swords. Alright then. Now in this area, this is where the final hub of the level is. It's very difficult. Kol Kutara, the Serpent Lord, yearns to fight alongside you, but was captured by Zarok and sealed within the chest. Free the spirit and earn a powerful ally. If you find that chest, you get a very, very powerful creature to use in your actions against all the enemies in this area. And here he is. This is Kol Kutara. Now what this guy does is that he will seek out all the enemies and kill them. So essentially, he gives you a free limited time shield. Might I as well do not go into the cornfield. For the love of God, don't. Reason why is because it contains vicious enemy imps that kill you instantly. Yes, instantly, as in they will kill you on the spot. No lying. They will do it too. They are evil, vicious gits. I think Kol Kutara is still available. As you see, they're jumping in and out of the field. You're about to find out why, obviously, because they're just vicious gits. Very vicious gits. I think Kol Kutara has buggered off. No, he's still there. He is still with you. Surprise. He can't kill anything in the yellow fields, and that's bye-bye, Kol Kutara. Nice meeting you and all that. But let's move on properly to the next part. Start killing Farmer Giles left and right, and you will get that all-important total. Once you get the maximum 100. Yep, we can now get the chalice, but we can't get the chalice yet, you may ask yourself. You're right, we can't get it. Because it's hidden far in the yellow fields, and we need a part to go with it. As you can hear the fucking little bastards in the field, so before we do, let's go inside here and find the very need that we need to get our hands on the 4%. This is a combine harvester. That's a corn cutting machine, but I call that an ancient combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. War! Lush flavors. Yeah, you can make all sorts of farming huts with this one. Unfortunately, I think this level's a bit short-stacked. And if you don't get the irony, then you are not fun, then you are not easily amused. Fortunately, I'm not easily amused. Then again, I'm the Viking, so anyway. What you need here is to find a harvester part. In order to do so, we need to make a trip somewhere. That is, we need to go through an obstacle course of farming, etc. things of doom. So, Head towards the farmer. Head towards the windmill on the south right corner of the screen, if you notice. Yeah, you haven't died so far in this bit. Then again, it's not really much saying, so don't need to kill any more creatures here. You pretty much fulfilled that requirement. Use the daring dash here. This is the best part. And there's Scarecrow in the fields. Ew! Seriously? Really? That's the first one. It's the farmer's obstacles. You also get these bits here. First off, okay, now we just take a look at this one and fill up on health again. Moving on to the next obstacle, which is a frickin' corn drill, which is not a good idea. Where the daring dash is used. That's one obstacle. Another fresh obstacle kit. The only proper way you can get through it is it's a free prong attack, but if you wait for the one that's not pronged, you can actually get through it. Kind of difficult when you realize into some of these trickier obstacles, and that you do take damage. Right. Final obstacle this bit. What you need to do, instead of going to the exit on the top right, you head towards where I'm heading to, and that's where you find the harvester part, as well as the 100 gold. Actually, it's 50 gold. I'm rich. Daring dash actually makes you invincible against some of the traps. Yeah. Let's get back here. Let's get through this point. The obstacle again. And this one too. Come on. We're going right. Let's get out of here and... Oh. Well. That's the end. That's Sir Dan pretty much turned into fucking skeletal fucking paste. Holy shit. Right, let's heal up as much as we can. Come on, Sir Dan. Velocity. And that's worked fantastically. Moving on back. Let's get through the gifts to get the extra, say, 10 gold here. Hey, how the fuck did I die? Oh yeah, I got crushed, didn't I? Stupid me anyway. And this is what happens when you go into the yellow fields. You get stabbed in the gizzards by an imp. That is bullshit. Ridiculous amounts of bullshit. Yeah, you can giggle as much as you like, but no one's gonna give a shit when this level's done. Well, actually, I'll see these kids. Yeah, the freaking yellow imps in the yellow cornfield. They're technically obstacles. Right, use the harvester part. With the corn cutting machine, what it does, essentially, it will now walk on its own like a spider. Disturbing. However, it's also cut away across the field. So what it'll do is that it'll take you right towards where the chalice is. It gives you another life pot plus our 5th one. Some gold, which is about 50, and we can replenish our crossbow supply. Takes 480. That makes no sense! Right! I believe we're done for this level because we've got everything that we need here, so... We're done with the cornfields, thank God! I was about to develop a Cornish accent, let's move on! So, let's take a peek, let's get moving. And moving on we shall, so moving straight on. Okay. Avoid the scarecrows, see we moved on the field, let's get past the mill break, past the grill millers. Or the grill mates if you can't see things. Replenish as much as you can, because the next level's gonna be a bit tricky. And come on, heal as much as you can, I need 4. Oh. Stupid imps! Right, let's get past the corn driller, which is not a good obstacle, and then we'll go this again. Yeah, hit again, 60 damage, bullshit. Right, let's move on to the next thing, which is... Daring dash towards the upper right, where you get to see a freaking slide trail, which is where Zarok's gone. But talk to the gargoyle and he'll tell you where you go.
Pumpkin gorge, dead ahead. the nursery to Gallomere's favourite side dish. Step inside and understand the true horror of fruit gone bad.
Yep, our next level is Pumpkin Gorge. But before we go to Pumpkin Gorge, we have to get an important item from the Hall of Heroes. Trust me, it is very worth it. Head towards the top left statue, which is that one, because you're about to receive a beating.
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet, what are you doing back here?
Doing my job.
What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty.
Oh, please.
How I pity the people of Gallowmere, that their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you. Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my sword, and do try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
Yeah, like you? No. You tell him. Yeah, take Mr. Woden the Mighty sword. You now have the broadsword, which is an upgrade to the short sword that you have. It is also custom. It is also now you have a new feature called enchantment. If you pay a merchant gargoyle a certain fee, he will enchant your sword, which does more damage. We'll see that in the next part of the video, because now we've moved on from farmlands and we have two different directions. We can go towards the village, or as the guy said, we can head towards Pumpkin Gorge. And in the next episode of Let's Play Medieval on the PlayStation, we are heading towards the Pumpkin Gorge. Oh joy.